Did you know that the first evidence of snow skiing dates back almost 10,000 years? According to an Olympics article titled History of Alpine Skiing, modern downhill skiing started back in the 1850s, but humans were experimenting long before then with curved wooden planks to glide across the snow. With the recent snowstorms dropping plenty of fresh snow all over the Midwest, now is the perfect time to get out yourself and hit the slopes. My name is Cole Krieger and I've been skiing for over 17 years. I started at the age of 4 years old and have spent countless hours cruising the runs of my local ski hill since then. Properly waxing your skis can increase speed, turning abilities, and reduce the risk of damage to the base of your skis. This is one of the most important steps in ski maintenance. 3 steps to waxing your skis include collecting and preparing your materials, applying the wax, and then finishing with scraping the wax off. First, we will start by laying out the materials that we will need. You will need an old clothes iron or a ski-specific iron, a metal or plastic scraper tool, your ski wax, and your pair of skis. Now for this demonstration, I'm only going to wax one ski, in essence of saving time, but the process will be the same for the second ski. First, we will preheat and plug in our iron to medium heat. Next, we will grab our stick of wax and we will slowly touch it to our iron and let the drips fall onto our ski. We will move along the length of our ski in a curved S pattern. Once we have enough wax on here, we can move on to our next step where we place the iron directly onto our ski base. Now, an article from the Seattle Times by author Gregory Scruggs cautions that we should not hold the iron on the ski base for too long, as that can damage our ski base. He recommends using light downward pressure and using the iron in a similar way you would iron a shirt. So, next I will demonstrate that process here. Place the iron directly on our ski. Let it melt those wax straps flat. Constantly moving the iron so you don't keep it in one spot too long. Go along the whole length of our ski here. Again, keeping that iron moving the whole time. If we need to, we can adjust our iron temperature if our wax is not melting enough, or if it's too hot and smoking. Now, so we have a nice flat surface of wax on top of our ski. We can move on to our next step of scraping and flattening the surface of our ski. Now we'll use our scraper tool for this. And a tip from Scott Homer and Tim Neville, professional ski tuners and authors of the article Wax Your Skis. They recommend holding your scraper at a 45-degree angle to your ski base, and to clean your base first and then the edges of your skis. I will demonstrate that now. And we'll start at one end of our ski, lightly scrape the wax off the base of our ski to flatten it. Again, this is a messy process, so have a vacuum or other tools in place to clean up afterwards. Once we have our base scraped clean, we can go on to scraping our metal edges. It's pretty easy. You can just run your scraper right around the edge. Take off some of the wax that you may have gotten on there in the previous step. Now that we have went over the steps and the process for cleaning off and waxing our skis, preparing our materials, applying our wax with an iron, and scraping off our wax. You too can complete this maintenance at home yourself. Now, an article from evo.com titled How to Wax Your Skis at Home recommends you do this every 3 to 5 ski outings, depending on what kind of terrain that you ski. So remember to keep up with this maintenance so you can get the most out of your next pair of skis.